adventures and smiles. It's a magical bond two pals can share. Soon the whole world will be made aware of you and the Death Lord Cthulhu, making the world a better place. Together you will have so much fun, sending all my stupid friends to oblivion. You and the Dark One Cthulhu. Bitches.
Danganronpa. I am in immeasurable pain.
Boom. Hello, cryptids.
Hi.
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 How is everybody doing? Are people bummed out that they can't access the content warnings unless they're me or Spirit or Vida moderator?
Steve was devastated. Trying so hard. And got so far.
Oh, in the end, it didn't even matter.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, today we're playing Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Yes. Sorry,
You said that like you had something to say.
No.
No, yes, we are. Like, you had something to say after that, so now you have something to say, so you gotta think of something.
I had to take off my hoodie because I was getting warm, and now that I've taken it off, I am in pain and also cold.
You should drape a blanket over your shoulders like an old lady.
I did that yesterday because I was in pain and cold. I didn't bring my blanket back in with me.
I am spirit's inner voice.
Text-to-speech man is my inner voice.
That, I'm so sorry.
Oh.
If my inner voice sounded like that, I don't think I'd ever listen to myself again. Ugh. Anyway, would you like to go over the content warning, or shall I?
I can do it. This game includes graphic depictions of violence to teenagers, gore, graphic deaths, sudden loud noises, gun imagery, mentions of abuse, incorrect portrayal of dissociative identity disorder, gender issues, motorbike crashes, toxic masculinity, and may also mention or reference past sexual assault. If you are uncomfortable with this, you do not have to stay.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I was just about to say, actually, I think it's not even just dissociative identity disorder. I think it's just all mental anything. This game is like, no, fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck it in the ass.
This game's like, oh, mental health issue? Okay, let me fuck that up.
It's the worst with that particular one.
Yeah.
But, like, honestly, I feel like it's all of them. I could probably take the death counter away from last stream, shouldn't I? I should probably take that away.
Mm-hmm.
First, I reset to 0. And now it's gone.
You gonna put the death counter back up and if something happens?
No, there's not gonna be any deaths. Why are you like this?
It's funny.
You just want to see what will happen.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we continue. You must kill someone if you want to leave. My mind froze and my breath caught in my throat as I thought about that. I could feel a paralyzing fear slowly making its way through my body, dominating every last nerve. The air hung heavy on me, pressing down like a weight around my neck. It took everything I had just to endure that weight. Chapter 1. To survive. Daily life. So, when I told you guys before that we're going to be splitting up the chapter, there's like the chapter, and then there's like a sub-chapter. So every time that comes up, it's a sub-chapter. So we're going to be splitting it by the sub-chapters. Makes sense? Everybody on the same page? We good? We good? Yeah, cool. But as for as heavy as the air felt, all it took to pierce it was her sharp words.
So, what are you going to do now?
I love how it just interjects and she goes, and? That's all she said, and?
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Just stand around glaring at each other?
Her pointed comment was directed at everyone in the room. It helped pull us all back to reality.
Right, she's right. Sometimes even if you're nervous or afraid, you just have to step forward. To forget such a simple fact. I can't forgive myself. I'm so ashamed.
I was just about to say you should probably have the list of names up, but you have it up. You're so smart.
Mm-hmm. Please, someone hit me. I can't forgive myself.
Okay.
Please, somebody hit me. Punish me.
Come here. Come here. Come
Please be gentle with me. I am actually in pain. Do not hit me.
I just fist bumped him on the elbow.
He did.
Very lightly. Just
Very-
the way, just like the way you'd kiss a penis.
Yes. Jesus, you have time to yell about it, you have time to do something about it.
However,
Oh, perhaps. But what's the mission exactly?
stupid.
Idiot, to look for a way out, duh.
What the?
And we totally need to find whoever was controlling that stupid bear and beat the hell out of them.
But before we do all that, maybe we should take a look at the handbook. It's probably best to check out the school regulations Monokuma mentioned before doing anything else.
This is fine.
True. If we stumble
This
around
is
with no
fine.
clue what the rules are, something like that might happen again.
Fucking this is fine.
This is fine. Shit.
Alright.
Fine. Then let's hurry up and check out the stupid rules already. The rules.
After turning on my e-handbook, the first thing that appeared was my name. So just like Monokuma said, the owner's name showed up front and center. Then, from the main menu that popped up, I selected School Regulations. An itemized list appeared on the screen. It was the school regulations. In other words, the rules being imposed on us all. Students may only reside within the school. Leaving campus is an unacceptable use of time. Nighttime is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some areas are off limits at night, so please exercise caution. Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and be punished accordingly. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope Peak Academy at your discretion. Violence against the headmaster Monokuma is strictly prohibited, as is destruction of surveillance cameras. Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate, unless they are discovered. Additional school regulations may be added as necessary. Feeling a slight dizziness, I raised my face up from the screen. As I looked around, I saw the same stormy expression on everyone's faces.
This is bullshit. What the hell kind of rules are these? I'm not gonna let them control me. Well then, why don't you wander around the school without a care in the world and see what happens? Personally, I would love to see what happens when someone breaks one of the rules.
However,
But if he got punished like what we saw before, then I don't think there'd be a respawn waiting for him.
Ever since I was a kid, I grew up with my older brother pounding this into my head. When a man makes a promise, he has to keep it, even if it kills him.
And
So what? I've made a ton of promises that I still have to keep. That's so what? So I can't afford to die in here.
I love how his eyes get like that, it's so fucking funny.
None of that made much sense to me, but are you saying you will follow the regulations? Is that it? Huh?
that's true.
Oh, sorry, there's something from the chat I must read. Monokuma is the best headmaster!
Is that rule number 8? Rule number 8. Well, yeah, I guess you're right.
Hey, I have a question. For regulation number 6, what do you think it means exactly? Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they're discovered. You're talking about the second half, right? Where it says unless they're discovered? I was wondering about that myself.
It's saying that if you want to graduate, you have to kill someone without finding out it was you. But why? Why do we have to do that?
Teach me why!
Teach me why. I don't see any reason to worry about it.
We need to record one of us saying that, and or record her saying that or something, and make that one of my soundboard buttons. Remind me.
Teach me why.
Teach me why!
Just worry about following the rules as they've been explained to us. Frankly, I don't want to hear anything from someone who waits for others to decide what to do for them. Don't jab at me.
Give me a break.
More like a full-on stab. Well, for now, let's just forget all that silly junk about murderers or whatever. Now that we know the rules, let's start exploring the school.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. True, we need to find out exactly where we are. Is there any way out? What about food and supplies? There are tons of questions we need to answer.
The dialogue does become more balanced later, I promise. And thank you for making a note of that, V. I appreciate it. Mwah.
Let's do it.
Damn straight. Okay then, let's all start looking around. I'll be going alone. What? Why? That's a pretty stupid idea, don't you think? Someone here might have already started thinking about murdering one of us. Are you saying we should stand around with them in our midst and make it that much easier for them?
hold on a second.
Wait, hold on a second. That would never...
Don't bother saying it couldn't happen. You can't deny the possibility. That's why you all seized up with fear when that graduation rule was made clear to you. Am I wrong?
But...
So I'm simply acting in accordance with what I think is best for me.
Just
Hold on. Like hell, I'm gonna let you run off and do whatever the hell you want.
What?
Out of my way, Plankton.
What?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
It means you run a very unsuccessful business, and you should probably get a business advisor. You need help.
One tiny bit of plankton drifting across the sea. So minuscule, so insignificant that they couldn't possibly have any kind of influence on the boundless ocean.
The eyes and the spacing with the eyes pisses me off to no end.
Oh.
Yeah, the eyes are unbalanced. They stick way too far to the right. You see that?
Yeah.
I'm like, ah!
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Stop it. We shouldn't fight.
What?
The fuck did you just say? You You some kind of goody little bitch.
You want to throw down?
Who do you think you are talking to me like that? You think you're my fucking dad or something?
No, I wasn't.
Fuck you.
He punched me. And I flew back in a heap. It was like something straight out of a comic book. I didn't even see the punch coming, it was just suddenly right there in my face. 1 second I was standing there, the next I was soaring through the air. Now that I think about it, maybe I'd kind of forgotten the kind of people I'd been trapped here with. My common sense had just kind of stopped functioning. Being around all these ultimates had blown my fuses. So I guess I shouldn't be so surprised it led to something as absurd as this. Now, before you get any ideas, don't you fucking think about it. No. No blown fuses. No.
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 Yes, Rick Makoto, and yes, Byakuya is a fun character. He has some funny lines.
Even if he makes no sense, like a solid 20% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I just kind of lost track of that sense of reality. That was my last thought as my consciousness started to fade, before it finally cut out completely. Those are an awful lot of thoughts he had before he blacked out. He had a full minute and a half to sit there and think before he passed out.
Yeah.
And when I finally opened my eyes again, what I saw was... huh? Where am I? As if it had become part of my daily routine, I woke up in yet another room I'd never seen before. Okay, so... where am I now? Yeah. Access the handbook menu, blah blah blah, save, load, cool, great, thanks. There's some kind of metal plate mounted here. Is it to keep us all trapped in here? A surveillance camera? I hate the idea that someone might be watching me right now. We're not allowed to mess with the cameras, so I better make sure I don't touch it. It's a notepad. I guess the school must have given one to each of us. It looks like there's something in the drawer. It's a toolkit. It must be brand new. It's still in the shrink wrap. I don't really need it right now, so I'll just leave it here. It's some kind of lint roller. I guess we're supposed to clean up after ourselves? There doesn't seem to be anything particularly strange about the bed.
Yes, he was. It was me.
This must be the key to the room. My name's written on the keychain, which means it must be mine, right? I'd better hang on to it for now.
Who else would it belong to, Makoto?
Listen, he's not that bright, okay? He's got about the intelligence of me. Leave him alone. Just everyday trash can. I don't see any kind of trapdoor or hidden compartments or anything. Finally! Mondo coin! Let's go!
Mondo coin!
Fucking finally. Why do you think I've been interacting with everything? I want my coins. I want to be rich. There's a piece of paper hanging up on the wall which says... An announcement from Headmaster Monokuma! Each room's lock has been designed to completely protect against tampering or lockpicking. Remaking an individual room key is quite troublesome, so please make sure not to lose yours. Your room comes furnished with a shower, but please note that the water is turned off at nighttime. Also, the bathroom in the girls' rooms includes a lock of their own. Finally, we've prepared a small gift for each of you. For the girls, a sewing kit. And for the boys, a tool kit. The sewing kit includes a map of the body's vital organs. One stab will do the job, girls. For the boys, we believe a strong blow to the head with any of the tools should be ample. Don't think, just feel, and let's all enjoy ourselves. My voice is not working with me today. I am trying so
you
hard.
are trying.
Oh. I crumpled up the sheet of paper and threw it at the trash. I wonder if it'll actually be at the trash when we look at the trash. No. Let's see. This would appear to be the bathroom. Huh? It's not opening. I guess it's locked. Some kind of monitor. Ugh. Looks like this door leads outside. It's locked. So some of the rooms have locks, huh? I think I'm starting to understand. This room must be... Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly. This is my assigned dorm room.
About town, Nagito.
Fucking-
Nagito? Makoto.
Oh. You're making me look bad, Makoto. I said I was as dumb as you, and you're really making me look bad. Someone must have carried me here after I fell unconscious. So that answers that question. The next question is, what's everyone else up to right now? There's only one way to find out, and that's to get out of here. Leave the area? Yes.
Yes.
I rushed out of the room to meet up with all the others, but there was someone waiting for me there. It was like something out of an old TV show. Ah!
Oh, Sayaka? Sorry. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I hope you're okay. Sorry about that.
She had an embarrassed smile on her face. I stood up slowly. Are you okay, Sayaka? Are you hurt? You make it sound worse than it is. I'm completely fine. I know how I look, but I've actually built some pretty good muscle jumping up and down on stage. That's good then. But are you okay? You know, from when Mondo hit you? That's true. I got knocked out right there in front of everyone. I guess I revealed my lack of cool right from the beginning. Makoto? Oh, I'm fine. Nothing wrong here.
That's good.
Oh, that's good. I was kind of worried. Thanks. By the way, what are you doing here? Actually, I came to get you. You came to get me? Well, if you really are feeling better, I was hoping you could come down to the dining hall. The dining hall?
You see,
After you got knocked out, everyone decided to go and do their own thing. We decided it would be more effective if we split up to investigate. So we agreed to get together later on and talk about what we'd each found out. So does that mean it's almost time to get back together? If that's what's going on, then of course I'll go with you.
that's good.
Good. I'll go on ahead and meet you at the dining hall then. This is where I just came out of. My name and picture are on the nameplate. There's no reason to go back inside. I turned off the head bobbing. I have turned it off so many times.
So many times.
There we go. This must be the dormitory dining hall. It looks pretty clean, so that's good. I guess that's not really important right now with us being prisoners here and all. Yeah, that's true. Nobody was there waiting for us. We don't really have much choice. I guess we should just wait here for now. Okay, let's just wait here. Huh? You heard that?
Like
Like I said, I'm psychic. Come on, I'm just kidding. Seriously, I just have amazing intuition. Is it really just intuition?
Amazing B.
Yeah. Tutorial. It's fine. I don't need tutorial. I'm good.
Hey,
By the way, Makoto. Huh? What is it? Oh, wait, what? Danganronpa. What? How? Why? Where, when? Who? Huh? What is it? Well, it's just... I know this is kind of continuing the self-introduction thing, but I wanted to ask you something. Do you guys want choices anytime there's a dialogue choice thing like this? Or do you want me to just pick, and if it's something important, I'll ask you? Just give everybody time to have answers. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Reaction. Okay. Continuing our self-introductions. We kind of got cut off before, but I had a question I wanted to ask you. Sayaka wants to ask me something. I wonder what it is. Now I'm really curious. Well, then stop fucking backing away from her then and keep talking. Fuck's sake. By the way, Makoto. What is it? Well, it's just... I know this is kind of continuing the self-introduction thing, but I wanted to ask you something. What did you want to ask me? Makoto, did you happen to go to Blackroot Junior High? Were you maybe in class 2? Yeah, actually I was. I knew it. I went there too. I was in class 4 though. Do you remember me? Do I remember? Even back in middle school, she was a celebrity with all kinds of ultimates surrounding her. How could I forget? Almost as surprising as her question was, is that she remembered me. We'd never actually talked to each other, but somehow she still knew who I was. Hey, are you okay? Oh, yeah, I'm just surprised, is all. I wouldn't have thought you'd remember me. We went to the same school for 3 years, of course I remember. Well, that's true, but there were lots of students in our grade, right? Plus, I've never been the type of person to really stand out. I'm average at everything, and all my hobbies are totally normal. Even normal people would call me boring. Oh, what are you talking about? You're so strange. Strange, that's... She started giggling even louder. That somehow mysterious smile of hers made my heart grow calmer. Her smile was the nicest smile I'd ever seen.
That's good.
Anyway, I'm really glad that I know somebody here. Talking to you has made me feel a lot better about all this. You're amazing, Makoto. No, I'm really not. No, he's really not.
He's really not.
I'm nothing at all compared to you ultimates. But you're the one that helped me find my courage again. Not any of those ultimate students. Thank you for saying that.
Okay.
And to thank you for helping me out, I'm gonna be your ultimate assistant. My assistant? Yup, I'm your assistant now. I'm gonna help you out as much as I can, so let's get out of here together. When she says things like that, it just gets me pumped up, which is nice, but still, everyone else is late. Besides, I don't even know what time it is right now. There must be a clock around here somewhere. So what time is it right now? What? 7 o'clock at night? You were unconscious for a pretty long time. I see. Without being able to look out a window, I've lost all sense of time. If I have to stay in this place for too long, I might just go crazy.
Hey,
I can't believe no one's here yet, but I'm sure they'll start showing up soon. Almost like he timed it, Taka threw open the dining hall doors. Right as Sayaka said that, not the dining whores.
Not the dining halls.
Not the dining whores.
Oh, Makoto, Sayaka, so you two got here first, huh? Too bad. I was sure I'd beat everyone here. I guess that just means I don't have enough fighting spirit yet. Well, I won't give up. Next time, I swear I'll win, no matter what it takes. Justice shall always prevail.
That's a bit much, don't you think? And soon after that, everyone else came strolling in one after another. After a few minutes, everyone had gathered in the dining hall.
Okay, it looks like everyone's here. Time to start the meeting. Let's all go around and share what we found out during our respective investigations. The sooner we find out what's going on, the sooner we get out of here.
hold on a sec.
Wait, hold on.
What are
What's
you
wrong?
talking about?
What about, what's her name? You know, the silver-haired girl. Oh yeah, Kyoko. What about her?
Aw.
She's not here. What?
Well, then she's late! Start without her! I took another look around the dining hall. Sure enough, she was nowhere to be seen.
I wonder where she went. Has anyone seen her?
But everyone else just shook their heads.
Huh?
Wait, so nobody's seen her? Why hasn't Kyoko shown up yet? Could it be because...
Yes, indeed.
Stabbing, strangling, bludgeoning, crushing, hacking, drowning, igniting, how you do it doesn't matter. You must kill someone if you want to leave. It's as simple as that. The rest is up to you. Give it your all to achieve the best outcome in the worst way possible. Is it possible? Was she really... No, I'm just overthinking things.
Damn it, Kyoko. You're really going to be late like this on the first day of school. Not only is she late, but she didn't tell anyone she would be late. A most unbecoming personality trait.
Come on.
You're being a real jackass right now, you know that? Well, what do you want me to do? Punctuality is everything.
You hear me?
Now then, I declare that the first session of the Hope's Peak Academy briefing meetings has begun.
You know, he's my inner monologue. Fucking Taka's my inner monologue. Me showing up to things 10 minutes early so that I'm not late, and everybody else showing up fucking 20 minutes late to every goddamn meeting, every goddamn day, and I'm just like... No, for real, like, I have diagnosable OCD. I think he clearly does too. Clearly. Fucking clearly.
Mm-hmm.
But I panic so much inside about being late to things that I will just show up 30 minutes, an hour early, and just wait nearby. Because I do not want to be late, and I am scared to be late. Like, Spirit has probably noticed this about me, and is probably, like, under the surface, mildly like, but why? Like, you know that time that we went to that one queer meetup, and I was like, okay, let's show up, like, an hour early and just sit at a coffee shop nearby, because, I don't want to be late. I want to be there on time. And the event very clearly said, come as you want. Like, you know, you can come at like 6 o'clock. You can show up at 8. It doesn't matter. And I'm like, no, you must be there at exactly the time. Exactly the time.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just like, okay, so we're gonna what? Sit at a Panera for like an hour? I said, yes, it's exactly what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
And I was sat there looking at my watch every 5 minutes the whole time, like, because I cannot be late. No late.
No late.
Makoto, actually, first of all, I've talked enough. Maybe we should listen to what everyone else has to say. Okay, let's do that. You know. Huh? What's up? I feel like I really have become your personal assistant. Don't you agree? I may not be the best assistant in the world, but I'll give it everything I've got. No, you've already done so much as my assistant. What has she done? What is she checked on you when you woke up? What else?
What else?
That is one thing, Makoto. Count it on your fingers with me. One thing. One. Even Makoto can count to one.
For fucking M&Ms.
Oh, I want some M&Ms right now.
The peanut butter ones.
I know, I saw that. And I want them.
Oh.
It's fine, you know, I'm just gonna think about what you're gonna make for dinner. Would you like to tell people? Because it's fancy.
Is it? Oh, bulgogi
I mean, it better be fancy.
Yes, I kind of forgot I agreed.
I don't think I should leave right now. The atmosphere is unpleasant. Oh, what do I just... She was like, let other people talk, but do I just have to... Okay.
I guess so.
Okay, so since you're in the dark about this, let me lay out what's been going on. Everyone split up to investigate different parts of the building, but... Byakuya and Taka went off on their own, and so did Kyoko.
I wanted to try and find some clues as to who's responsible for imprisoning us here. But unfortunately, I made no such discoveries. That's all from me. Really, that's it. If I'd uncovered anything, naturally I would have had more to say, but I didn't, so I don't. Right, understood.
You see.
Ah! That's not the button I meant to hit. There we go.
I spent some time looking around the dormitory, and there I made the discovery of the century. I found that there was exactly one room for each person. Wow.
That's some Makoto level fucking discovery right there, buddy.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I figured that out before anything else.
Yeah.
Each door already has a nameplate on it, so I guess all the rooms have been assigned already.
And each room key was attached to a keychain with the owner's name precision etched into it. Which confirms that the room I was in earlier is in fact my room.
And plus,
The key and the nameplate.
Jesus
didn't do
Christ,
that.
Makoto.
And Chihiro and I found out that all the rooms are totally soundproof.
You know, you can tell exactly how that went. She was shouting at the top of her lungs, and Chihiro was just sitting on the other side of the wall, just like...
Yeah.
Because you know Chihiro wouldn't shout.
No.
Like, Chihiro could probably be fucking murdered and would just be silent.
Yeah.
She'd be like, oh no, please,
Please stop.
don't.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. I don't like that. It's very unpleasant. Can you please
It
stop?
inconveniences me just a little bit.
I'm
Would you
kind
mind
of, I
stopping?
kind of need my intestines in my body. Please stop. Your next door neighbor could scream their lungs out and you wouldn't hear a thing.
Well, each room also had a private bathroom, which could also lock. But it looked like there was only locks in the bathrooms in the girls' dorms.
Huh? But when I checked my bathroom door before, it definitely seemed like it was locked. That's weird. I should double check that later.
Hey, come on.
Okay, so they've got a bunch of rooms ready for us. They're assuming we're gonna be here for a while. Well, better to have than not have. At least we don't have to worry about surviving like animals. That can't be all you have to report, can it, Mr. Orange Student?
Got it.
That's all from my report. Let's move on to whoever's next.
Yeah, everybody. It looks like Leon, Hiro, Junko, and Chihiro all grouped up together.
We all went up and down the school, double checking the windows and all the hallways and classes. We just wanted to see if we could get any of those metal plates to come off. And what happened was... nothing. Not a damn thing. We couldn't get a single fucking one to budge, even a little bit.
what should I do?
There wasn't any hope of escape anywhere. The school really has been totally cut off.
This
is bad.
sucks.
Bad,
It really sucks. It sucks. The hell are we gonna do?
Hey, come on.
God damn it, calm down. You're starting to make me nervous.
I'm gonna pick Sayaka.
You see,
The same goes for Hina, Sakura, and Mondo. Celeste, Toko, and Hifumi were left over, so they joined up.
We thought maybe we could find some way to communicate with the outside, so we went looking all over. But we didn't find a thing. Sorry.
Yo,
I went back to the main hall thinking maybe we could do something about that giant hunk of metal.
why?
But even with Sakura and me both, it wouldn't budge. We had it with desks, chairs, and nothing. It was hard as, like, metal.
yes.
Well, yes, it is metal. Anyway, we're gonna get out of here. It's not gonna be through there. I feel like I could just cry. But no, I have to hold it in. I have to manage my hydration.
I had to check my phone when I heard the because that was my text tone for like a year and a half.
Mhm.
I shall tell you what happened next. It has nothing to do with communicating with the outside world, but it's still worth worrying about. In both the school and dorm areas, there was a set of stairs leading up to another floor.
But there were gates there and we couldn't find any way to open them, so we couldn't check it out.
In other words, at this point, we were only able to search the first floor.
However,
We can further assume that there's potentially something above the second floor as well. And if that's the case, there's at least a chance it may lead to a way out. I was having a thought, but it doesn't appear to be relevant. Never mind. I was gonna say, like, couldn't they look out that window and be able to see part of the other building? Because at least the schools I've been to, they always, like, curve around and stuff. And so you could usually look out, like, a window in the building somewhere, because that window you can clearly see out of it. You can see the trees. So I thought maybe they'd be able to, like, see. But no.
No,
That would be too easy.
that would be too easy.
Okay, so since you're in the dark about all this, let me lay out what's been going on. Ah ba 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 ba, ah ba 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 ba, ah ba la ba 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 ba, ah ba 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 ba.
Let's see.
If I am being honest, I can't quite say we acted as one. Rather, we did nothing as one. We spent the entire time in the gym.
Most unfortunate.
Honestly, we are not exactly the types to go running around a school like a gaggle of junior detectives.
What the hell's wrong with
The
you?
hell were you thinking, just sitting around the gym the whole time? Well, it's not like any of you invited me along. Nobody said, hey, come with us. I blame you for leaving me out. It's your fault.
What the?
If you wanted to go with someone, you should have just said something. Forget it. Like I want to go anywhere with a dirty slut like you. What? Your mind is as thin as your body. You make me sick to my stomach.
Are you for real?
They look the same size.
They do.
They are the same size.
I don't even know how to react. How can you say something so awful to someone you just met?
Hey, come on.
Alright, guys. Everybody just calm down, okay? Just calm down. All this stress is bad for your skin, you know? Yeah, it sounds like you two are so close that now you're fighting like sisters. I don't think that's what's going on, Sayaka.
Hey,
So that's what they have to say, huh? Then I guess I'm the only one left. She's really fucking pick me, like, pick me.
Me.
I went ahead and had a look around the dining hall. I found a fridge in the back of the kitchen and it was overflowing with all kinds of stuff.
that's good.
I guess we don't have to worry about food at least. Sure, for now, but even with all that, there are 15 of us. How long can the food really last?
You can just eat sesame seeds or something.
Huh? What am I, a parakeet? I don't think we have that to worry about. All the food gets restocked automatically each day. At least that's what Monokuma said.
You saw him?
Okay.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere while I was checking the fridge, told me that, and then disappeared again. He was so fast, I can't believe someone could have been moving him around with a remote control.
That's...
A weaponized toy that can just appear from nowhere? I can't tell if we're supposed to be afraid or not.
But...
But was everything okay? He didn't, like, try to eat you or anything?
Eat her? What do you mean by that? I mean, when you say eat, what kind of eat are we talking about?
Come on, man. The hell, fatty? You're acting like some kind of sleazy drunk dude.
Actually,
Not like there's any good kind of drunk dude.
Hey, stop screwing around, all of you. Are you still asleep or something? We're prisoners here. We could all just die any second.
I don't know, see, I would say you're a good kind of drunk dude probably like 50% of the time.
Oh.
Yeah, because you got a 50-50 shot. Like, if you were sad when you started drinking, you're just gonna be like, I'm sad and I want to watch sad movies. But if you're in any kind of good mood, you just sit there and giggle. Like, both you and me's happy drunks are the same.
Yeah.
We just get excited and start giggling at nothing. And it's hilarious when we're together and we're drunk, because he'll just be giggling and then I'll be giggling and it'll be like 30 minutes later we're like, okay, sorry, what was funny? Oh, no. So, you know, I would say it's like a 50-50 shot of you being a good drunk. Up the other 50% is you wanting to sit there and watch something like, I don't know, Marley and Me or some shit. Old Yeller, just cry.
Oops.
It's fine. It's adorable. I couldn't call it, like, good,
No.
you know?
Yeah. She's right. We can't be making stupid jokes right now. We've got to do something or...
A voice cut through the noise, interrupting Mondo.
You're all spending an awful lot of time yelling and carrying on. Do you really think you can afford to do so? Have none of you accepted the reality of this situation? Kyoko, where the heck have you been? We already started the meeting without you.
Okay, be honest with me. How hard is it for you to not put swear words in Taka's mouth?
It's very difficult.
Because he would not swear.
He would not swear. He is too good a boy to swear.
Like, you could break his arm, and the worst that would come out is he'd be like, man.
Ouch, that is painful.
Exactly. He'd be like, man, like, man, why?
Man, why?
She didn't say a
Ouch.
word. Instead, she just dropped a piece of paper on the table. Yes?
Ouch. That's just ouch.
Like, I maybe there'd be some energy behind it. Maybe he'd be like, ouch! Or something.
Ow!
But there would be no swears.
Ow!
You know, normal person would be like, fuck, ow! And he'd be like, ow! Huh? What's this?
It appears to be a map of Hope's Peak Academy.
A map?
What the? Where did you find this?
Well,
It doesn't matter where I found
It
it.
kinda does.
It does matter! You're really freaking us out right now.
but more importantly,
Never mind that. What's it mean?
I think she's the mastermind. I think we should execute Kyoko. Do it.
Execute.
Execute.
Just look at it. The building we're in right now is laid out precisely the same way Hope's Peak Academy is.
So what you're saying is this really is Hope's Peak Academy.
It's true.
Well, in terms of its construction, yes. But it looks like it's had a number of strange renovations done to it.
Renovations?
However,
I don't know all the details yet. All I found was details about the first floor.
But then this really is Hope's Peak. We didn't get kidnapped and taken to some other place.
So stupid it's not even possible. This is where the country's future elites are supposed to come and learn. But if this really is Hope's Peak, where are all the other students?
Hey, come on, guys. Let's stop talking about all this, negative stuff. But aren't you worried? Things don't look good. Worried? What's there to be worried about? I mean, this was all planned out, right? The people in charge of Hope's Peak put this all together, right? Man, if I got stressed every time something like this happened, I'd have ectoplasm shooting out my mouth. Good things come to those who wait, right? So we just gotta chill. And everything will work itself out.
Well, why are you laughing? What's so funny? I'm just happy, that's all. It seems splitting up to investigate was a good idea after all. Haven't you been listening? Looking around was a total waste of time.
All this and there's not even a pool on the roof. I want a refund.
Refund.
Did people ever pull that shit at any schools you went to?
What?
Like, there's a secret pool on the roof, and you have to find a way to get up there, and it's like a secret pool, and it's super clean, and it's only for the seniors, and you have to find a way to get up there. You don't get told till senior year, but there is a secret pool, and you must locate it.
No.
See, I got told that and immediately went, okay, cool, that's great, and took the person who told me to the library, went on Google Maps, and pointed to the top of the school, and I'm like, there are only this many floors. I've been to all of them, which means that if there was going to be a pool, it would have to be on the very top of the building where you could see it in the satellite image, and you cannot see it. And the person was like, dude, it's a joke. And I was like, what?
No, we didn't have that, but we had the rumours that there was tunnels underneath the school that the janitors used.
I mean, you're in the UK, like, that's plausible. That could be.
Yeah. But no one was ever allowed to know where these were, so that's why it was all just a rumour. It was like, oh, there's tunnels that the janitors use because the janitors can't be seen in daylight.
That's so much more believable, though, than there's a pool on the roof. The number of people who fell for the pool on the roof thing, though, and would go searching for it.
Wow.
Like, I was like, I've already been on all the levels of this building, and, there is no pool. Therefore, it would be in the satellite imaging, and there is no pool. It's like, there is a pool for this school, but it is like 5 miles down the road next to the football stadium. And they're like, how do you know that? And I'm like, I've driven past it. I've seen it out the window before.
Shocking.
It's where the swim group meets. Like, the entire district shares that pool. And these people were just like, fucking Cryptic, we're in our fucking fun. Fucking motherfucker, we're in our fun.
Ruining the fun. We didn't find a way out. Didn't find who's behind this. We still have no idea what's going on.
oh,
Is it not crystal clear to you what's going on?
are you okay?
It is
with
perfectly
this?
obvious that we have been imprisoned in some secret location with no way out.
None of us had any response to that. We didn't want to accept that reality, but it was staring us right in the face.
You didn't have to go and say that. I was trying not to think about it. No way out. We're trapped here. Well, what are we supposed to do? It's very simple. If you want to leave, you just have to kill. Don't even joke about that.
Everyone just calm down, please. We need to stop and think about what to do from here.
Seems like...
There's got to be something we can do. All we can do is adapt. Adapt to living our lives here from now on.
That's...
Live here? Are you saying we should just accept it?
Do
A
you
lack of adaptability is a lack of survivability. Survival is not based on who is the strongest or the smartest, it comes down to who can adapt.
Actually,
As someone who has come out on top more than once, I have a suggestion.
What?
Huh? What do you mean? We all understand that we are trapped here. which means we will be spending the night. However, you all remember the rule regarding nighttime, right?
Nighttime is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some areas are off limits at night, so please exercise caution. Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly.
Let's see.
So regarding this nighttime, I think we need to add a rule of our own.
What do you mean?
Going out at nighttime should be prohibited altogether. The school regulations do not actually tell us not to go out at night. I would like to make it official.
Yeah, but the Monokuma and them aren't going to enforce that rule, so why bother making it in the first place when people could just, I don't know, break it?
Just not do it. But why?
I know I would be spending all night sitting there in the kitchen just picking out cheese from the fridge. Like, I wouldn't follow it. I would just go to the fridge and sit there and eat all the mozzarella. I mean, it gets restocked every day and there's an infinite amount of food, right? So...
might as well.
It's like I'll spend all night in the kitchen eating cheese, and I'll spend the next day, the entire day, in the men's room. That's my plan. Not in my bathroom, because, you know... But, you know, I'm gonna go in the men's room and make it everybody's problem.
The way things are now, every time night comes, we will all start to get worried and anxious.
You should get worried and anxious anyway. Nobody has to follow the rule.
Tut tut. We will be afraid someone might try to come and kill us.
What?
If we have to worry about that night after night for who knows how long, it'll wear us down in no time.
I have made myself hungry for mozzarella cheese. So you're suggesting we limit our activity at night as a kind of preventative measure?
Indeed.
However, unlike the other rules, nobody can be forced to comply. We'll all have to agree to follow it.
What can we do?
I see what you mean, but I think I can agree to that. It's like the little goth Lolita said. Without something like that, we're just going to self-destruct. On behalf of all the men here, I agree to comply.
What?
Hey, you can't just decide to speak for us.
This is fine.
So everyone is in agreement? Good. Then if you will excuse me.
Wait, where are you going?
It is almost nighttime. I want to take a shower before it arrives.
I hope you are well.
So, goodbye.
Moving with pure elegance, Celeste left the dining hall. Her behavior seemed so natural. I couldn't imagine anyone trying to stop her. So I guess it's pretty obvious where we go from here. We'll be spending the night, it looks like. Adaptability.
So, Mr. Chairman, what next? One person already left. Well then, what say we call an end to today's meeting? Like she said, it's almost nighttime anyway. We can reconvene first thing in the morning. And tomorrow morning... I was struggling there.
It's okay. I was just gonna go with it. I was just gonna let it be. It's just gonna be like, that's fine, it's the same thing. Do we really have to stay the night here?
What can
We don't
we
have
do?
a choice. We can't go long without getting some sleep. So we have to just give up. That's all fine and good for today, but what do we just do tomorrow?
So in the end,
Our only option is to split up and look around again. And let everyone know if we find anything.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. Then we're done for today. Good, I'm exhausted.
With heavy movements, everyone headed off to their private rooms. Makoto, are you good to call it a day? Yeah, let's go. Is this really where I'll be staying for the foreseeable future? Oh, that's right. I should check the bathroom once more before I go to bed. Only the girls' bathroom should have locks on them, right? Makoto finding out he's secretly a girl this whole time. Alright, let's open it up. It's no use, it really is locked. Bzzz, wrong! Not locked! Holy crap. Jeez, talk about an overreaction. It's like you just saw a ghost or something. Like some kind of robot bear ghost. What are you doing here? Makoto Naegi, this is the super duper majorly bad. So bad it's almost magical. Ultra magical awful attack! In point of fact, I acknowledge that the bathroom in your room has a problem with the door frame. So wait, the reason it won't open isn't because it's locked, the door just doesn't fit? Didn't you see the notice? Wait, can't you read? The bathrooms in the boys' rooms don't have locks. I mean, unlocking a boy's bathroom is kind of pointless, don't you think? Well, it's not that it's pointless, I guess. but I'm no expert on the birds and the bees and all that.
Listen up!
Anyway, there's a little trick to opening this particular ill-fitting door. And that's what I'm about to teach you. Okay, ready? So you just gotta turn the doorknob and lift up while you pull.
Yes, indeed.
Our door is basically like that, but in the opposite. You gotta push on it to lock it.
Yeah.
You have to like put your entire body weight on the door once it's shut to actually lock the door, and it's a pain in the neck.
Mm-hmm.
It seems really common with apartments, though. I wonder if it's because people slam the doors too hard.
Maybe.
Go ahead, give it a try. Turn the knob and lift the door up while I pull. When I did that, the door opened without a problem. Woohoo! See, it opened right up. Isn't that crazy, though? Your door's the only one that doesn't quite fit right. You're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But it looks like you're not lucky at all.
Bye-bye.
Anyway, I suddenly don't feel like being here anymore. Bye! Hey, wait! Damn it.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night.
You heard that? The doors to the dining hall will be locked. That's why you can't go in and eat cheese all night.
Well, but see, they lock the doors to the dining hall, but if you're already in there.
But the rooms are off limits.
But if you're already in there.
But it's off limits.
But if you're already in there.
That doesn't change the fact that the room becomes off limits.
But if.
Exactly, Nagito. Thank
But
you.
if I'm already in there.
Then you will be in the room when it becomes off limits, and you will get into trouble for being in an off limits room.
What if they can't find me? What if I'm hidden in the fridge? They're like, somebody's dead. Oh, it's just Cryptic. He shut himself in the fridge with the cheese and couldn't get out. And I'm just sitting there like, ugh.
Cheese.
And there's just like a mountain of cheese on my mouth, and it's all just kind of frozen to my skin.
I think all we have in the house is frozen mozzarella, and it makes me really sad.
I'm having to fight the urge to get up and get the bag and shove the whole thing in my fucking face. You don't want me to do that, trust me.
No. Well, frozen mozzarella and whatever
Parmesan, I think.
Parmesan, and then whatever the remaining jar is in the cupboard.
Oh yes, the bisto.
No, the
no.
other one. The
The
one in the
shaky?
cupboard. The what?
What? Which one in the
shaky?
cupboard?
No, the one that's like a dip.
Oh! Well, we got the bisto and also the shaky cheese and also 6 more of the bisto downstairs. They were delivered today, but I did not go down and get them because I'm dumb.
Oh.
Well, it's fine. The thing's 24 hours now.
Yeah.
Looks like it's nighttime. We all promised we wouldn't leave our rooms now. All I can do is try and get some sleep. While still mumbling to myself, I collapsed into bed. My eyes closed almost immediately. It's not like I was ready for bed exactly. I was just utterly exhausted. It was as if I'd spent the entire day staring at a TV watching movies. Or like some kind of illusion where I'd been tossed into a made-up fantastical world. Yeah, that feels about right. There's no easy way to just accept the situation we've suddenly been dropped into. So this is how the curtain closed on my first day at Hope's Peak Academy. Soon enough, I was asleep. Would it be too much to hope that when I woke up, I would realize it was all just a dream? It's kind of lame as far as endings go, but I'd be fine with that. Actually, that would be the best. Monokuma Theater! In any normal school, Mr. Monokuma would be a kind of teacher. But when I think about what's coming up, I'm just so full of pride and joy. Our ceremony earlier was absolutely splendid. Thank you all very much. Remember that you're all students of Hope Peak Academy and strive to refine your ideals.
I swear to you, I will send you all off into a new tomorrow.
Ding dong. Ding
Are
dong.
people ready? They're gonna start getting to make choices. The chat's gonna start to get making choices.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and
No, Nagito, you are not in the chat. You can't make choices.
Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Apparently it's morning, but thanks to the total lack of windows, there's no way to know for sure. Anyway, what should I do now? Maybe I should go find Sayaka. We can figure out where to go from here together. She did say she's my assistant now. Okay, it's decided. I'm going to head to her room. With a newfound determination, I left my room.
Really?
Yes, Nagito. Mm-hmm. Nagito is just screaming.
He has opinions.
1 second, guys. Here, a hug. Hug.
A hug.
Okay. We'll have fun. He's like, I can't, I'm trapped in here.
Good morning, Makoto!
Good morning.
Yes, morning greetings are quite a delight. Such an energizing way to start the day. Now then, let's make sure we both do our very best throughout the day.
Sure. I wonder if he's always like this. Time for some brekkie.
Brekkie.
I kind of expected her to be in here. Do I need to go to her room?
Yeah.
Why are you hanging out outside of Kyoko's room? That's kind of creepy, dude.
Kind of weird.
There's a doorbell next to the door. I guess I should use that. Hello? Good morning, Sayaka.
Hi, Makoto.
Oh, Makoto, perfect timing. Huh?
Listen.
Listen, I have a favor to ask. Favor? Speaking of favors, son, I have a favor to ask. I was just getting ready to head out. If it's okay, would you like to come with me? Maybe we could talk. Yeah, sure. Where are you headed? I've been thinking that maybe there might be something around here I could use for self-defense. Self-defense? Well, I mean, whoever's keeping us here could show up and attack us at any time. You never know. Whoever trapped us here. Whoever presented us with rules for murdering each other. Whoever put us in this insane position, she's right. We never know when they might attack. So I just want to be able to protect myself no matter what happens. A weapon to protect herself. Well, now that I think about it, that display case in the gym entryway had a bunch of stuff. Maybe... Oh, the gym? Okay, let's go. Again?
Like I said, I'm psychic.
Come on, I'm just kidding. Seriously, I just have amazing intuition. Am I really so easy to predict? Well, we should just head to the gym. Yeah, teleport's great. Let's teleport. Let's do it. Can I not teleport directly to the gym? Rude. Son.
Son, are you here?
Hey,
Here we go. Might be able to find something here to protect myself with. Yeah, I'm sure I'll find something in that display case I can use. Hello, son. So you know the parts where you get to spend time with people? There is a chart online that says who's available when. Do you think you could have that pulled up so when we get to those portions, you can have a poll put up and people can pick who we spend time with? Is this a sword? No, I think it's just a replica. Still, it's pretty impressive. It's completely covered in a gold coating. But, geez, I barely touched it and got that gold shit all over my hands. Wow, you're right. Your hands are totally gold. Even just for self-defense, I think it's a little... Well, it's still better than nothing, I guess.
Hey,
You should take it with you. It might help liven up your room a little. You think so? But I guess you'd better be careful taking it back. You should wrap it in newspaper or something. And just like that, it's been decided. I don't see anything I could really use for self-defense. Hey, don't worry about it. It's not like you need it right away, right? Plus, if anything were to happen, when the time comes, I'll protect you. You'll protect me? Thank you for saying that. If I've got you on my side, I guess I don't need a weapon after all. Sayaka giggled as she said that. That mysterious smile. I can tell it comes from the heart. It makes me feel at ease. When I look at her, I honestly feel like I can do anything. Okay, we can stop looking for a weapon then. But as long as we're here, let's hang out a bit more. Do I have to?
Do we have to?
I know I said I wanted to talk to you, but now that we're here, I don't really know what to talk about.
Sorry.
And I was the one who invited you to come with me too. Sorry. It's okay. I mean, if there's nothing to talk about, then we can just not talk, right? Huh? You don't have to force yourself to talk. We can just, I don't know, stare off into space or whatever. Stare off into space? Oh, but you're probably super bored just standing around doing nothing. No, it's not that it's boring, it's just... I've never really done it before. I don't have a lot of time to just do nothing. I guess that makes sense. You're not a normal high school student like me. You've got tons of stuff to do every day.
Listen.
Hey, this is kind of out of nowhere, but... Makoto, do you have a dream? Yeah, so there's a guide for the free time events that tells you who's free when, because some people aren't always free. And if you have the guide, it would give you the names in advance, so that whenever the free time event gets triggered, you could instantly type them up without me having to search for who's free. Well, what about you, Sayaka? What's your dream? I'd love to hear. My dream is... I've always wanted to be a star, as long as I can remember. I grew up without a mother, you know, and my dad worked really late every night. I was always home alone. I was just a kid, you know, so I was really lonely. You're totally good. No worries, no worries. But all that changed when I saw a pop star on TV for the first time. She was so pretty, like a princess, and she could sing and dance. But more than anything else, there was her smile. Looking at her smile, I could feel my loneliness melting away. I decided that's what I wanted to be someday. I wanted to give that kind of encouragement to others. Eventually, that became my dream. That's so amazing, though. You were able to actually fulfill your lifelong dream. Honestly, it's really incredible. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. Huh?
You see.
I honestly believe that as long as you keep chasing your dreams, someday that they have to come true. But to do that, you can't take your eyes off your dream, not even for a second. Even if sometimes it's a bad dream, whether you're awake, whether you're asleep, to make your dream a reality, you have to get your gaze fixed on it no matter what. In that world, if you lose focus for even a split second, you get left behind. You have to keep on swimming against the current without even taking time to breathe. That's the kind of world my dream lives in. Is it really that tough? Is it not fun at all?
Oh no!
Oh no, don't get the wrong idea. It's super fun. But that's exactly what scares me. Huh? I enjoy every single day I wake up and get to do what I do. Everyone in our group is amazing. We're rivals in a way. But they all mean so much to me. We've been performing together since we were young, so they're like family to me. Without them, I would have given up on my dream a long time ago. To work together and fulfill our dreams together has brought me so much happiness.
But that's why...
But that's the thing that scares me the most. If the world gets tired of us, then what happens? What happens to us? And then the dream dies and those wonderful days come to an end and everyone goes their separate ways. Sayaka. She's trembling. She must be terrified. She worked so hard, sacrificed so much to get where she is. She must be terrified of losing it all.
You see.
So that's the reason I decided to come to Hope's Peak. Huh? What do you mean? Well, they say if you graduate from here, success is basically guaranteed. Which means I could keep on performing with my best friends forever and ever. At least that's what I thought. I really did believe that, but now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. While I'm in here, the world is out there forgetting all about me. Minute by minute, we're all disappearing. But still... Sayaka? I can't afford to be stuck here. That was the first time I heard her cry out from deep within herself. She sounds desperate, but I can understand why she'd feel that way. Trapped in here this way, this dream that she's put so much effort into is on the verge of disappearing forever. And that isn't something that can be fixed with a few kind words. The weight she's carrying, I can't even imagine it.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to complain. I kinda killed the mood, huh? No, not at all.
Sorry.
I'm really sorry. Sayaka, actually, are you hungry? Before we head back, why don't we go to the dining hall and get some food? So,
Okay.
you want me to make something to eat? I might not look like it, but I'm actually a pretty good cook. Wow, really? What's your specialty? Chili oil. You mean the condiment? Just kidding. She burst out laughing. Her earlier mood disappeared, replaced by the bright smile I'd quickly grown used to. But how'd it happen so fast? It was almost like a mask, some kind of neutral expression. Anyway, we headed to the dining hall to get something to eat, before returning to our rooms. The only thing in my room is a fake sword covered in gold. All it does is make me feel that much more uncomfortable. Anyway, there's still plenty of time left in the day. I really don't feel like just sitting here. Maybe I'll take a look around. Free time! The only thing in my room is a fake sword covered in gold. All it does is make me feel that much more uncomfortable. See, I thought maybe we'd get a coin from it. Oh well. Anyway, can we get that pole, please? And I will BRB, like, I'm just gonna run in the other room and grab a pickle. Do you desire anything from the other room?
I don't know. Yes, something.
Hmm?
Yes.
Something, okay.
Excuse me. Literally everyone is available. Okay. Does anyone have a preference on who we go for then? Yeah, I think you can only have like 5 options. So many people, so little time. Best boy Taka. Okay. We can do Best Boy Taka once Cryptic has returned.
I have returned.
You have returned.
Check this also. I think it's still good, but I'm not sure.
Think. Everyone is available right now. So I asked if there was any preference on who we go to. And the only response we got was me, who says Best Boy Taka.
You got it. Let's go see Taka.
Taka time. Where is he?
1B.
Oh, I see.
We're waiting on Spirit catching up. Hold on. And I have come back to my seat.
He has returned.
He coming.
I arriving. I can't believe how bizarre Hope's Peak Academy turned out to be. It's making me weak. It's making me depressed. Maybe we don't spend time with people, maybe we just wander around.
Maybe.
Dads.
I could have swore that you got to go and do free time events with people.
Yeah.
Hey, come on.
Can't believe how pissed off I am right now.
Stop fucking around.
When are they gonna let us out of this hellhole? I wanna talk to the manager.
Okay, Karen. Ooh, I wonder what this is.
Oh.
The door won't budge, it must be locked.
Hey, listen.
Yes, V, this is free time event 1.
Yeah, it wouldn't let us just stay with Taka, so I'm
So we're wandering.
confused.
Seriously? We're seriously trapped in here? Uh-oh.
It's fine. Taka will be the first one we do.
Only Sayaka is available. Boo.
I fucking thought so.
Yeah.
I guess I should press the doorbell.
Listen.
You know, Makoto, I'm so anxious, I'm really afraid. Should I talk to Sayaka for a while? I guess.
Suppose so.
Are you gonna try and cheer me up?
Sorry.
Sorry for making you take time out of your day like this. I did my best to comfort Sayaka. Sayaka and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Sayaka a present? No. Makoto, do you think you could make time for the two of us to talk? What's wrong? Why are you being so formal? Well, it's just, I guess that was kind of formal, but it's just because I know I can count on you. Huh? Having you by my side really makes me feel a lot better. If you weren't here with me, I just don't know what I'd do. I'd be lost.
But that's why.
I hate that we had to meet again under such awful conditions, but I'm relieved you're here with me. Sayaka. Standing here face to face with her and hearing her say that. It's nice, but it's kind of embarrassing at the same time. I know how you feel. You being here is what saved me. Really? Thank you for the flattery. That smile, that mysterious smile that softens my heart. I really wasn't flattering her, that smile saved me. But it's kind of strange, you know? I never thought I'd get a chance to really talk to you like this. All through middle school, you never talked to me. In fact, you never looked at me. It's because you were like a celebrity. I couldn't just go around staring at you. Wait, so how do you know I never looked at you?
Hey,
Because I looked at you all the time. Huh? I was always looking for an opportunity to talk with you. You wanted to talk to me? But since I always had so many people around me, we ended up graduating without saying a word. That was one of my biggest regrets. But why me? Do you remember during our first year of junior high, that huge bird wandered into the school pond? Actually, now that I think about it, I do sort of remember something like that. It was like out of a fairy tale. The turtle once every million years, that bird once every 1,000. A huge bird wandered into the school pond during our first year of junior high. I think it may have been... a crane? Yeah?
Yeah.
It was a crane that walked right into the pond.
okay.
That's right, that's what it was. It was so big the teacher had no idea what to do. But you led it into the forest behind the school. You helped it find its way out. Well, only because I was already in charge of taking care of the animals at school. They made me do it.
You see,
I should have said thank you then, but is it okay if I say so now? Thank me. I'm that crane, you see. I've come to return the favor. Here, let me make you a cloak. Just kidding. Yeah, I kind of figured. Honestly, though, I was so impressed. That's why I always wanted to talk to you, even just once. I never imagined this would be how I got my chance. Yeah, if we meet again at a train station somewhere downtown, that'd make for a nice dramatic reunion. But instead, it's this weird school. Maybe, but still. I'm sure you'll help me find my way out. Just like that crane, you'll save me. It's just intuition, I know, but I still believe it. I'm going to save her. I'll do my best, I promise. I'll make sure it's more than just intuition. If there's anything I can do, I'm going to do it. I believe in you. Besides, my intuition always turns out to be right.
like I said,
'Cause I'm psychic. Kidding, kidding. She laughed out loud as she said it. The closer we got, the stronger that smile of hers makes me. I was glad to feel that way. Sayaka's report card has been updated. Amazing. Once we're all done, I head back to my room for a little while. Okay, now we should be able to talk to Taka. No? Next day. So I think there are 2 per chapter, aren't there?
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
So he says entry is strictly prohibited. If I'm already in there, I'm fine.
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Today's already come to an end, but I swear tomorrow I'm gonna find some kind of clue. I swear. He swear.
He swear.
As my eyelids begin to slide closed, the conversation I had with Sayaka that morning begins to replay. In a way, it's almost frustrating. Even if I understand where her desperation is coming from, I can't share in it. The pressure she's under is way different from anything a normal high schooler like me goes through. Excuse me. She didn't just stumble into this school the way I did, so I can't say I feel things the way she does. Compared to her, no, compared to everyone else here, there's no doubt I just don't match up. I guess that might explain my own frustration. Ahem! So, I'm sure you've noticed the killing game has begun, but there's still room for a little laughter. It seems our newest students are already so filled with despair, still have some hope of escape. Hoo-hoo-hoo! So, when will it begin? When will their hope begin to die? Is it time yet? Is it time? Heart-pounding excitement! I see 3 for chapter 1. I didn't remember there being as many as there are. I thought there were only like 2 each.
Good morning, everyone.
Is it one of the other games that maybe only has 2?
And nighttime is officially over. Time
Could be
to
the second
rise and
one,
shine.
I'm not sure.
Nice, too. This also tastes good. Cool.
Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Jesus Christ, 5. Oof. Morning has come. What should I do today? There's really nothing else to click on in here. Okay.
What does this mean?
It's the men's room, by the way.
Is this supposed to be part of the Hope's Peak curriculum? They've gone too far. The government must not remain silent on this.
Should I hang out with Taka for a while?
Sounds good. If it were anyone else, no way. But I don't mind sharing some of my valuable time with you.
Okay, but why? Why him, of all people?
Fine.
Anyone else? No, but why him? Taka was nice enough to give me some of his valuable time. Taka and I grew a little closer today. I don't think I have anything. Yeah, nothing.
Hey Makoto, as long as we're talking, let's really talk. What do you say?
Oh, sure, that's fine.
Excellent. Then let's get down to brass tacks and find out where we stand on all the big issues. So what should we discuss? Politics, the economy, international affairs?
Bold of you to assume Makoto knows any of those things.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on. Instead of a big serious discussion, can't we just have a normal conversation? That's the best way to learn about people, I think.
What do you mean by a normal conversation?
Well, for example, what do you like to do in your spare time?
Listen to me.
Study, of course. I'm a student, aren't I? A student must be a studying professional. And of course my duties as the chairperson of the Morals Committee kept me quite busy as well. It is my duty to foster an environment in which we can all focus on our studies.
Okay, but what else? Like when you get home, or you just have time to kill.
If I have time to kill, I study.
I see.
This is fun. Okay, my turn. Makoto, what do you like to do in your spare time?
Well, you know, normal stuff. Watch TV, play video games.
And this helps you study how?
No, it's not about studying, it's just for fun, you know?
But doing things just for fun serves no purpose. There must be more to it. You wouldn't spend your valuable time doing something useless, would you?
Please, Taka, you were going to give me anxiety. He can insist all he wants, but in the end... maybe there is a good reason, like getting into something, like talking to people about it. So maybe... What do you think?
I don't know.
Anyone have any, ideas of what to say to him? Friendship?
Friendship.
You know, it's useful. It gives you something to talk about with other people.
Something to talk about?
Like when you see something awesome on TV or an awesome game and you want to share it with someone. You find other people who feel the same way, and that's how you make friends, see?
What?
That's how you make friends, see?
Whoa. I was once blind, but now I see.
What the fuck?
That kind of thing has plagued me for years. I've tried making friends, but whenever I would make conversation, it would die after a few minutes. And now I've finally found the answer. I need to study more games, more TV shows.
You don't need to study them.
Oh, I'm so ashamed of myself. If there was a hole somewhere around here, I'd totally go hide in it. I let it get to me. I wasted all that time. I never saw the blind spot in my studies. I'm a complete embarrassment. I'm not qualified to even be on the morals committee, let alone lead it.
I don't think that's really that big of a deal, dude.
Thank you, Professor Makoto.
Professor?
You've taught me a most valuable lesson. You've earned my respect and the title of Professor.
Wow, was it that easy, huh?
Wow.
That's gonna make things super awkward.
There's no need to be modest, Professor. I can't wait for your next lesson, and until then I will strive to learn as much as I can on my own. Well then, Professor, by your leave.
Without waiting for a reply, Taka ran off. Professor. Although thinking about it, I didn't totally hate it. Professor Makoto. After we were done, I decided to head back to my room for a while. There's still lots of time left in the day. I really don't feel like just sitting here. Maybe I'll take a look around. Is this the next free time event? Yes, I can tell he's your favorite, V. Does anyone have any preference where we go next? And does anyone think it's a little weird that we just went and joined a guy in the bathroom? Anybody want anyone in particular? Spirit, Sun, any other chatterers? Anyone?
I don't know. B says Mondo.
Okay. I can see some stairs, but the gate is shut tight. I wonder what we have to do to open it.
Yo.
Hey Makoto, what's up?
Should I hang with Mondo for a while?
That's true.
You're kind of weird, you know that? You ain't afraid of me? All wanting to hang out? Well, whatever. You want to go get something to drink?
Mondo and I went to the dining hall and had some tea. Mondo and I grew a little bit closer today. Oh, I can't give him anything.
Yo.
Hey Makoto, what's your ride?
My ride?
Yeah man, your hog, your chopper, your motorcycle.
Oh, I don't ride anything.
What? You're not a little kid anymore, right? And you still don't have a hog?
Jesus Christ.
God, you're such a fucking dweeb.
Sorry?
Yo.
Alright man, I'm gonna educate you. A real man rides a Kawasaki, okay?
Damn right they do. I mean,
That's what I ride.
Kawasaki's a good bike. Fucking love them. I've ridden on 2 motorcycles before. One was a Kawasaki, and the other one was... God, fucking what was it? It was some car manufacturer that made it. It was just a very basic bike. And the Kawasaki was definitely better. Like, it ran so much smoother. It was a much smoother ride. Fucking loved it.
Mwah.
Hell yeah.
You ought to see it, man. The V-Twin's got that monster power. It's like you're dancing. Of course it ain't just for anyone. You've got to have the skill to handle it.
You must really love your motorcycle.
Hell yeah, I do. I'm a goddamn biker, ain't I? We're crazy as hell.
Yeah, you're the leader of the biggest biker gang in Japan, right?
Damn straight. The invincible crazy diamond gang. You wanna come on a ride with us? The monster sound coming out of that straight pipe. Hot damn.
See, I would probably have a motorcycle if I didn't live in the US, but I am too scared of the drivers here to drive a car, let alone a fucking motorcycle.
Yeah.
What?
Straight pipe?
Come on, you gotta know what a straight pipe is, right?
It's like when something's missing, right? That's why it makes a monster sound.
When it's
I'm
got
so tempted to say a pipe for smoking.
for smoking.
What answer do you guys want? We want to give a correct answer? Do we want to piss them off?
I don't want to piss them off, I don't want to let them down. Smokes.
Smoke.
Oh, he says it smokes.
So does that mean pick the smokes answer, or do you mean pick the muffler answer?
Mufflers.
It's when the motorcycle doesn't have a muffler, right?
So you did know. Good. Then that's that. Next time we ride, you ride with us.
That's true.
Man, that makes me think back to when I first started riding. My big bro used to ride too, you know. His name's Daya. Daya and Mondo. Together we were the Diamond Brothers. Everyone up and down the country knew us. Of course, I was always the cool one.
Diamond Brothers, that sounds kind of incredible.
By the way,
The first time I went out, I ended up at the back of the pack. Eventually the cops got on us and they surrounded me. I was in some tough shit, man.
hey, damn it.
So I pulled over, but when they came up to me, well, let's just say it was a massacre.
But a massacre? Damn, Mondo, you must be really strong.
Of course.
Fucking around.
You can't wave the banner for our gang without that kind of strength.
Shit.
In a fight, they'll go for the leader first. Kill the leader of the pack, you know. That's why the other gangs come after me. So if you want to be leader of the pack, you've got to be a tough motherfucker.
And yes, you V silly V. Maybe that's what the V stands for.
Yes.
His real name is V silly, guys. You heard it here first.
You'll see what I mean when we go on our first ride. Get ready for it.
Actually, maybe it's better if I don't get involved in that kind of thing. And like I said, I don't have a motorcycle. I don't even know how to drive one.
Hell yeah.
Then you can ride with me.
I didn't know how to drive one either, and that didn't stop me. I just clung on for dear life behind somebody else. I'm riding with Mondo, but other gangs target him first, right? No, no way.
Hey, I said get ready for it. Damn, am I pumped. Can't wait to get out of here now.
Mondo left apparently in a pretty good mood. Crap, this is really bad. Even if I get out of here, I might still be in real trouble.
Rip.
Dragging my anxiety behind me, I went back to my room.
Dun, dun, dun.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Click. The third day here has already come to an end. When will I... No, when are we gonna get out of here? I laid on my bed and stared blankly at the ceiling, and before I knew it, I'd fallen into an uneasy sleep. I need an immediate, fast-acting pick-me-up. It doesn't act now. It's gonna be the same as giving in to regret. What do you think guides the world? Speed, of course. That's why the Formula One drivers are so popular. Any idiot can accomplish something if they take it slow. Even a human piece of excrement could create a masterpiece if they spent their entire life on it. Someone who does things in a timely fashion is both wise and admirable. Straight is better than a curve or an angle. Freestyle is better than the backstroke or the breaststroke. Drive-through is better than sit-down. A Sunday comic artist is better than a graphic novelist. What I'm saying is speed is the gold standard of the standard world.
Which is why
Which is why I said I need that pick-me-up. Meanwhile, 0.00002 seconds later... I disagree. Sit-down restaurants are better than fucking fast food any day. I really prefer a sit-down restaurant because, like, you're paying and you're getting to spend money, like, to have food, but you're also getting to be out of the house. And it's just like a twofer.
Mm-hmm.
Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Cutting them off. I woke up to the irritating sound of Monokuma's voice and slowly pulled myself out of bed. Ugh. Another night of restless sleep. Day after day, I can feel the fatigue piling up. As soon as the thought had crossed my mind, the sound of the doorbell forced its way into my room.
Hey!
A fantastic morning, isn't it?
Is it, Falk? Taka?
Now then, if you'll pardon the interruption.
Without waiting for a reply, Taka barged into my room. Sorry. It's okay. I knocked it over, not you. What's up, Taka?
No matter how intensely the stormy seas may batter me, I will not fall as long as my feet are firmly planted. You agree, right?
I'm not sure I understand.
Without a doubt.
And if you can't do it alone, just find someone to support you and you can support them back. That's how you can overcome any storm. I was thinking about it last night and I decided we all need to really come together. And that was when I realised, every morning from now on after the morning announcement, everyone should have breakfast together. And now is the beginning of that fateful day. Please head to the dining hall at your earliest convenience. That's all for now. I have to go let everyone else know the good news.
Kind of a dick move of him to assume that he can make the rules for everyone, though. Like, as much as he is neat, like, that's kind of a dick move now. Taka didn't even wait for a reply. He turned and left before I could say a thing. Well, I guess I better head to the dining hall.
He's just trying to be friendly. Sorry, I'm coming. I'm on my way. I'm coming.
What's your problem?
What's the point of talking to me? Taka's the one who got everyone together. Go talk to him if you have questions or whatever.
Okay, fine.
Listen to me!
Okay, looks like everyone's here. So then let's begin our very first breakfast meeting.
Quiet down and listen!
Everyone, thank you for making time in your busy schedules to come together.
Give me a break.
I didn't make time for shit, you dragged me here. I know I already mentioned this earlier, but in order to get out of here, it's essential that we all cooperate with each other. And the first step is this breakfast meeting, to allow us to become friends and build trust. So from now on, let's all meet here in the dining hall every morning after the morning announcement. Now then, let's eat. You want me to eat breakfast with other people? I've never done that before. I'm not sure.
I mean, seriously?
Yeah, it's been a while for me too.
But more important,
Well, anyway, did anyone happen to come up with any clues?
Silence echoed throughout the hall.
seriously?
Seriously? Nothing at all?
Hey,
Anything. It can be about how to get out or who's doing this. Nobody has anything.
are you okay with this?
You are going to die.
Huh?
Huh?
Do you understand?
If you can't stop yourself from showing weakness in front of others, you will die. What the hell? Don't even freaking joke about that. I am not joking. Adaptability is survivability. Did I not say so? So you'd better hurry up and adapt to your new life here.
What the hell is this?
Have you gone completely insane? Adapt to my new life here? Do you have any idea what you're saying?
What?
Yeah, sounds like the girl wants to live here. And hell, more power to her. But shit.
Piece of shit!
No way in hell am I living here. I'm getting out of here and I don't give a shit. Sure, feel free. Okay, so nobody has any clues? One thing I can tell you is who's behind all this. Someone who's totally weird and messed up. Why else would we be trapped in here in the first place?
Hey, listen.
Well, sure, it could be something like that, but for right now, actual clues are... what's up?
If you think in terms of people who are really abnormal or bizarre, do you think maybe the person responsible for all this could be a certain murderous fiend? A certain murderous fiend, Chihiro? Do you have some idea who might be behind all this? Well, maybe. I mean, I really can't be certain, but...
Certainty is not a concern right now. I'll allow whatever remarks you may have.
You know?
Okay, well... Have you guys heard of Genocide Jack? You mean that serial killer that's been in the news and all over the internet?
The monstrous villain who's murdered scores of victims in a brutally bizarre fashion. The word bloodlust was left at each murder scene, written in the victim's own blood. Whoever it is, he's like a ghost. He strikes without warning and disappears without a trace. And on the internet, they started calling him Genocide Jack. That about covers it, I think.
They say he's claimed over 1,000 victims.
That's just an urban legend though, right? I mean, even like 10 people would be totally insane.
Anyway, whoever Genocide Jack really is, he's obviously some sort of super crazy killer.
Huh?
And if he really is this ultimate psycho, I wouldn't be surprised if he put together something like this.
But like I said, I can't be certain. I don't have any evidence or anything, it's just a thought.
Hey, hold on.
But if they're the killer, isn't that like a killer of a problem for us? It's okay. Everything's absolutely positively 100% without a doubt gonna be okay. Cause help's gonna be here soon. I'm sure of it. Huh? Help? We've been stuck in here a few days already, right? Nobody's been able to contact us, so I'm sure they're getting worried. I bet they called the police already.
What's this?
The police? You're putting your faith in the police? What are you doing here? You guys, seriously? Do you understand what role the police exist to fill? All they're good for is being a foil, playing against a villain or an anti-hero or an evil organization. The bad guys come along and destroy them, and that just shows how badass they really are. Are you sure you want to rely on such an unreliable group of losers?
Monokuma says ACAB.
I mean, come on. If you really, really want to get out of here, all you gotta do is kill.
What the hell?
The fuck are you laughing at?
You know?
I'm just impressed at the total commitment to the whole act, you know?
Come on.
You're still going on about that?
You're fucking dead.
So, Mr. Serial Killer Psycho Freak Bastard, what the hell do you want?
Mr. Serial Killer Psycho Freak Bastard, huh? That's a pretty long name. German, maybe?
Hey, come on.
We know who you really are.
Maybe if I ignore him, he'll just go away.
You son of
Hey, don't ignore me, asshole.
Okay, let's get back to business. Your life here has already begun and a couple of days have gone by and nobody's killing anybody. I thought you kids were lazy and selfish, and here you are working together, but I'm totally bored. There's nothing you can say that'll make us start killing each other. Wait, I think, yes! Ding ding ding! I figured it out.
In other words,
All the mystery ingredients are here, right? People, right place. So why hasn't anybody killed anyone yet? That's what I couldn't understand. But I realized there was one very important piece missing. What are you? If you want to know, I'll tell you. It's motive. Woohoo! It's so simple. I just have to give everyone a motive.
Stop fucking around.
Meow. Yeah, Nagito is screaming in the background. Motive? The fuck are you talking about?
Sorry.
Okay.
I spooked myself.
Spooked yourself.
Yeah, I thought I felt something up against my leg. I spooked myself. Oh, by the way, there's something I want to show you guys.
You son of a bitch.
Stop changing the goddamn subject.
I have a little video I'd like you all to see. Oh, but don't worry, it's not some pervy adult video or anything. Seriously, it's nothing like that. It's a special video for each of you showing what's going on outside the school. Outside the school? What are you talking about? Oh, Master is so impatient today. Why don't you just watch it and find out? Here in the school, there's a specific place you can go that has everything you'll need to watch the video.
Correct.
Good. Then we can go watch the video right now. But before we do that, I'd like to know, what are you? Why would you do something like this? What do you want from us?
What do I want from you? Well, if you must know,
Despair. That's all. Well now.
if you want to know more than that, you'll have to go figure it out for yourselves. Do whatever you need to do to uncover the mystery hidden within this school. I won't try and stop you. Because to be honest, it's entertaining as hell watching you guys search so desperately for answers. So I guess I want amusement from you too. He's gone. And once again, he left before we could find out anything useful.
Is that
Really?
right?
I think we learned something very useful. He has no intention of standing in the way of our pursuit of the truth. Interesting.
However,
Perhaps, but what about the video he mentioned? I'm very curious to see what's on it.
that's true.
Same here. Okay, so
Mondo started glancing around the dining hall. But when his gaze landed on me, he stopped.
Hell
hey
yeah.
Makoto, check this out for us, would you?
Huh? Why me?
Yo,
Because you're closest to the door. That's the rule, right?
Rule?
Jesus Christ.
Hey. Hey! You see how passionately I'm begging you? What's the big deal? Just check it out real quick.
Okay, I guess I'll get going
Hell
then.
yeah.
Awesome, thanks. I owe you one.
Hey,
If Makoto's going, I'm going with him. It's not safe to walk around this place alone.
Yo,
Yeah, sure thing. Then we're counting on the both of you. If anything happens, just yell and I'll come running.
I can't decide if Mondo is totally dependable or completely terrible. Yeah, I have to say he's kind of both. He's not exactly a bad person, but I definitely can't say he's a good person either. So then, where's this specific place Monokuma mentioned? It must be somewhere you can watch DVDs, but... if it's a place set up to watch DVDs, then... it's a AV room.
Meow. Really? Meow.
You guys like the commentary on the game from Nagito? Did I go past it?
No. Green hallway.
I did go past it, I just came this way.
Oh, okay. Sorry, you were just facing that way. Meow. Nagito is upset we have to wait a whole last other game to see who he's named after. Yes.
Yep. What kind of monitor is this? Who would make this kind of thing? It has Monokuma Co. written across it. I guess they're covering all the details. Next to the monitor is a high-end DVD player. It should be able to play the DVDs, but I don't see any actual discs nearby. A DVD player is useless by itself. If we had something to watch, at least that'd help pass the time. A surveillance camera. I hate the idea someone might be watching me right now. I have to keep in mind it's against school regulations to mess with any of the cameras. As much as it gets on my nerves, I'd better leave it alone. Huh? There's something inside this cardboard box. It's a bunch of DVDs, and each one has a label with someone's name on it. This must be the video for each of us, he mentioned.
hold on a second.
I'd better go tell everyone. She just ran off. I didn't follow after her. She just stood, or I just stood right where I was. The DVDs in front of me had robbed of all awareness. I was rooted in place. I think I see something. It's the cardboard box the DVDs were in. What do you mean I think you see something? What the fuck? I've already looked at everything. Maybe I'll watch them real quick. I sorted through the DVDs I found in the box and found the one with my name on it. And then I slid it into the expensive-looking player. I sat down and stared intently at the dark screen, and then... content warning for implied harm to children. I yelled out without realizing it, and my heart started racing. Because what I saw on that monitor, it was my family.
You getting picked to attend Hope's Peak Academy is like a dream come
You don't get to go to Hope's
true.
Peak
Make sure
Academy.
you do your
Shush.
best.
No murder games for you.
I'm so proud of you, son. But remember, don't push yourself too hard.
Are you really watching us, Makoto? Good luck, okay?
If it had ended there, that would have been fine. A message of love and support. After leaving my family behind to attend Hope's Peak, it would have given me hope, given me strength. If this was a normal school, I would have been happy, if a little embarrassed. With my family's support to rely on, I would have been motivated to do even better. But here, now, it was totally different. I wasn't living an ordinary school life, so I had a pretty strong feeling that the video wasn't going to end there. I hated having that feeling, but it turned out I was absolutely right. This time I couldn't even make a sound. My voice just died. Where did everyone go? It looked like a war zone or something. As if in reply, a voice came floating out of the speakers. I recognized that voice, of course, it was him.
Makoto Naegi, accepted into Hope Peak Academy, and his family, who supported such a lucky boy. But it seems like something's happened to this family's well-being. Oh boy, this is bad. What could have possibly happened to this family's well-being?
Look for the answer after graduation. What's this? What happened to everyone? I started trembling. I could feel the fear and anger building up inside of me like hot magma. God damn it! I slammed my fist against the desk over and over again. A single thought was racing through my mind. What else? How could I think about anything else? I have to get out of here. I have to get out right now. I need to make sure everyone's safe. Makoto? What happened? Make sure who's safe. I noticed everyone standing around the entrance to the AV room. They stared at me, faces full of confusion.
What's going on?
Without a word, I pointed to the cardboard box.
Is it?
Is that what Monokuma was talking about? What's on them?
They all gathered around the box. Each of them grabbed the DVD with their name on it. One by one, they rushed to a monitor. It didn't take long for them to react.
What the fuck? This can't be real, right? It has to be fake, right? Yeah, no way it's real. No way. I can't take it anymore. I can't take this anymore. Let me out of here.
As soon as I saw their reactions, I knew they'd all seen something like what I had seen. Nobody even bothered trying to hide their fear or confusion, except for her. Even now, she was totally calm.
I see. So this is what he meant by motive. He wants to fuel our desire to leave, so that we're more likely to start killing each other.
Yes.
It is the classic prisoner's dilemma.
Huh?
Let me use an example. Imagine two countries are on the brink of war, but both countries want peace and each commits to scaling back their forces as a sign of good faith. But there's a chance that one country may betray the other, so each country feels lowering their guard. The result is that neither scales back their forces and they both end up betraying each other.
Do you
In other words, the
understand?
fear of invisible treachery becomes the greatest enemy of stability. That sounds like us right now. Everyone says they'll work together, but in our hearts we're all afraid someone might betray us. Don't put those awful thoughts in our head. That's exactly what they want us to do.
Huh?
You can say that, but maybe you're just thinking that once everyone drops their guard, you can just... What?
Hey,
This is exactly what Monokuma, or whoever's behind this, wants. They want us to fight. Don't you see? Yeah, you're right. We all need to calm down.
So then,
Okay then, maybe we should start by all just talking? Maybe if we all just talk about what we saw, that'll help get everything out of our system. Besides, I think we're all super curious, right?
I wonder what was in everyone's videos. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Hey, Sayaka. What was in your video, Sayaka?
what's your problem?
What's wrong? Just hurry up and tell us.
Sayaka? I gently placed my hand on her shoulder. Stop it! She pushed my hand away and suddenly ran off.
Sayaka,
that's enough.
let her go.
I can't do that. I have to go make sure she's okay.
I hate romantic comedies like this. I don't care what happens to her personally.
What?
That's because you're totally thoughtless. I'm really worried. Then why don't you go and do whatever you think you have to? We don't all have to stick around together, right?
I hope you are well.
Speaking of which, I have my own things to take care of. Goodbye.
Everyone went their separate ways, but I don't have time to worry about them right now. I have to go find Sayaka. Where could she have gone? She couldn't have gone far. I have to check around the school. I'm not sure where she is. Maybe Sayaka's in her room. Sayaka? No answer. I guess I'll have to keep looking.
Meow. Meow.
How long am I going to be stuck here being watched by all these cameras? There's a hatch on the floor. The door won't budge, it must be locked.
Meow.
I can't get inside, the gate's in the way.
Really?
I'm starving for information from the outside world. If only there was a TV that worked. The fish tank. There's a bunch of little fish swimming around inside. Is there anything I need to do in the girls' bathroom? No, definitely not. The door won't budge, it must be locked. A surveillance camera. I hate the idea someone might be watching me right now. I have to keep in mind it's against school regulations to mess with the cameras. As much as it gets on my nerves, I'd better leave it alone. A washing machine. Not surprising. This is a laundry room after all. They're all interactable, so I figured one of them's gotta have a... There we go. A coin. Coin. Okay. Did you find her?
Yes.
There's some magazines lying around, probably to kill time while you're waiting for your laundry. There's a swimsuit hanging out to dry. I wonder whose it is. I mean, I really want to know. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. Right now it's just showing the school crest. I don't even want to think about the next time he might show up. A vending machine. It's always nice to have a drink when your laundry gets done. Okay, I think that's everything in this room. Monitor. Camera. We're just gonna keep taking our time looking around because, you know, don't want to go anywhere with Spirit not being in the room right now. There's some kitchen knives on the wall. There's a whole bunch of different kinds. I had no idea you needed so many to cook. It's a deli-style display case. There's all kinds of food and stuff lined up inside. Monitor. Colorful vegetables have been stacked in huge piles. There's so many different kinds, and all super healthy, I bet. Still, I'd rather have some cake. Me too. I would love some cake right now. Camera, camera, camera. This is the girls' bathroom. Obviously, I can't go in. I've been in there. There was nothing in there. Door won't budge. It must be locked. I've already looked out there. Ooh, a store. A vending machine. I guess this must be the school store then. Yep, definitely the school store, but it has kind of a Japanese Western blend. Seems like a more cultured antique store. I'm starving for information from the outside world. If only there was a TV that worked. What's this? Oh, maybe if I turn the knob, the prize will come out. Yes, let's do it. Items! Oh, I forgot. If you do that, then it uses extra coins. Damn it. I should have done one at a time. I'll have to remember for next time. It's fine. Push this in there. Can't go in there. Oh, there she is, and I wasn't even looking for her. I found her in the corner of an empty classroom. She was sitting on a chair, hands on her knees, staring absently at the floor. She looked like maybe she was upset or angry or... no. She didn't have any expression at all. There was nothing on her face that you could call emotion. It was as if her original mask had been stripped away. Sayaka, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, no. How could I possibly be fine? What did we do to end up like this? Why are there such terrible things happening to us? I want out. Let me out of here right now. Sayaka, calm down. As she thrashed around, I grabbed her by the shoulders. I understand. I know how you feel right now. When I think of what might have happened to my family. But now more than ever, we have to stay calm. This is exactly what they want. They want us to lose our composure and stop thinking rationally. Think about it. Those videos have to be fake. Because if those things really had happened, people out there would be in an uproar. Our families, the police, everyone. Right? So let's just calm down, okay? Otherwise, we've already lost. I knew I was trying to convince myself just as much as her. I kept repeating words to myself to clear away the images that had been burned into my brain. Be calm, okay? Just be calm. As long as we work together, I'm sure we can find some way out of here. And help might even come before that. But what if there isn't a way out? What if help never comes? If that happens, then I'll get out of here myself, no matter what it takes.
No, that was Makoto's line.
Oops. I'll get out of here myself, no matter what it takes. When I said that, I paused. I had no idea what had come over me.
Sayaka? Please, help me.
Her voice was small and shaky.
Why is this happening to me? To kill or be killed? I just can't take this anymore.
Sayaka.
Finally, she raised her face up from my chest. She looked at me with those big, wet eyes of hers.
Makoto.
Can I believe what you said? Huh? That you'll help me get out, no matter what it takes? Absolutely. Makoto, you're the only one I can trust, so please, no matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side. Huh? Of course I'll be there for you. No matter what, I'm always on your side. I mean, you are my assistant after all.
Makoto.
Thank you, Makoto. Hearing you say that, I feel like I can keep going. I can get through this as long as you're here with me.
Because I'm your assistant.
Like you said, I'm your assistant. The smile I'd come to know so well returned to her face. It felt a little forced, but still, it was a huge improvement over how she was before.
Hey!
It's standing up! Ugh. Makoto, it's standing up! What's standing up?
Come on!
Do you even have to ask? Your flagpole! Get the fuck out of here!
Just a minute.
No, I want to join in! Damn it, well if you won't leave, then tell us what the hell is up with these videos. Oh, it's about to come out. It's gonna come out. My pristine, pure white stuffing! My honest, innocent stuffing is about to come gushing out. I balled up my fist, took aim, and swung as hard as I could. I'd never put so much energy into a single motion before in my life. I leaned back, channeling all my power, and let go with everything I had. Ugh! Are you okay? If I hadn't avoided your punch, you would have just violated school regulations. But boy, are you slow. I could have downed a $1,000 full course dinner in the time it took you to finish your swing. Your speed, agility, alertness, passion, boldness, and sense of despair, antagonization are all so lacking. What the heck was that just now? He just wanted to mess with us. Well, for now, you just want to head back? Yeah. Monokuma had come along and swiftly destroyed the good mood we'd created. Sayaka and I headed back to the dorms.
Nakito has opinions of about Monokuma's interjection there.
I think everybody has opinions.
Everyone has opinions.
Monokuma, we love you, but shut the fuck up.
Stop it.
You should get some rest, Sayaka. You look pretty shaken.
Sorry.
I'm sorry for making you worry about me. You're right, I'm gonna lay down for a bit. With a nod and a small bow, she disappeared into her room. Now on my own, I headed off to tell everyone Sayaka was okay. Once that was done, I decided to go back to my room. It was hard to think after watching that deranged video. I needed some rest of my own. Jeez. Seriously, what's going on here? There's just so many problems. I can't even decide what the biggest problem is. That we're trapped in here? That what I saw in the video might be real? Monokuma? What the mastermind has in store for us? Or are we our biggest problem? I want to get out of here, but I could never kill someone. Do all the others feel the same? Yeah, that's definitely the biggest problem right now. Huh? When I opened my eyes, they darted immediately to the clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. I fell asleep without even realizing it. Nighttime's about to start. So how come someone's here?
Sorry.
I'm really sorry to come by so late. Sayaka? Sayaka, what are you doing out so late? That's when I noticed. Her body was trembling. Is everything okay?
It was so
Sorry to bother you, but something weird happened. Something weird?
Makoto.
Just a little while ago, I was laying down in my room, and all of a sudden my door started rattling and shaking. It said Makoto for
It
all
did
that.
say Makoto. It did. But
That said Makoto, I swear. I'm not blind. I'm only partially blind. That said Makoto.
it definitely said Makoto. Yeah, because even if you go back, it still
How do you go
comes-
back?
I pressed the big middle button. I don't know what that would be for you. But if you do that, it comes up as Makoto saying it.
It was like someone was trying to force the door open. I have accidentally... There we go. My door was locked, so they couldn't get in, of course. But they started shaking the door harder and harder. I was so scared I couldn't even move. So what happened? After a while, it just stopped. I let some time go by, then got up and opened the door to check outside. But there was nobody there. Somebody tried to force their way into your room? But who would do something like that? It's not like I'm suspicious of anyone here, but it still makes me nervous. What if something like that happened in the middle of the night? What would I do then? You don't have to worry about that, right? I mean, we can't go outside during nighttime. But that's just a promise we made, right? If someone decides to break that promise, then why don't you stay in my room tonight? Would that make you feel better? Huh? What? All it said in the school regulations is that we had to sleep in the dorm rooms, right? It didn't state specifically which room each person had to sleep in, so... Hey, But two people sharing one room is, you know... Oh geez, I'm sorry, I didn't even think about that. Honestly, that didn't even cross my mind. No, I know, me neither, but... It's not even that I mind the idea, but... if you don't mind, could we maybe switch rooms just for tonight? Switch rooms? If it'll help put your mind at ease, then that's totally fine with me. But I don't mind you staying in my room, but... Are you sure you're okay with me staying in yours? That doesn't, like, concern you? It's fine, I trust you. In that case, then...
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bug bite.
Oh man, it's already nighttime. Okay, so it's settled. I'll head to your room right now. Oh, if we're gonna trade rooms, we better trade keys too. Oh, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. Again?
Like I said, I'm psychic.
Never mind. She can say it. Huh? Hey, aren't you gonna say you were just kidding? What if I wasn't just kidding? Something resembling a smile had made its way onto her face. Thank goodness. It looks like she's already started to get back to normal. Okay, well, we better trade keys then.
Okay.
Yep, let's do it. We exchanged keys, and when I looked back up at her again, there was another worried expression there. Makoto, please be careful. If someone comes to the door, don't open it no matter what. I won't. Same goes for you, Saika. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? Oh, by the way, just so you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. There's a little trick to opening it. You have to turn the knob and then lift up on the door while you pull it out. Just do that and the door should open, no problem. Okay, but the showers don't work during nighttime anyway, right? Oh, that's right. I totally forgot. Yeah, but what about the shitter?
The shower.
But I guess I might use it when I get up in the morning, so thank you. Okay, well, I better get going. See you tomorrow, Sayaka.
Hey,
Oh, and about what I said before? When I said I was psychic, it really was a joke. Honestly, I'm just very perceptive. Yeah, I know. Good night, then. See you in the morning. Sayaka gave me one last parting smile, and I headed off to my room. That's always bothered me. This isn't really a spoiler. It is, like, something that, you know, talks about the rest of the game. But they never really explain how she knows what he's thinking all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And she's definitely the ultimate pop star because the ultimate clairvoyant is the other guy. So they never fucking explain it, and I'm like, how? I looked around as soon as I got out into the hall. Everyone else's doors were closed. There was no sign of life. Good, nobody here. Making sure nobody was around to spot me, I headed into Sayaka's room. So this is Sayaka's room. It doesn't look any different from mine. It smells nice, though. My room came with a toolkit, but Sayaka has a sewing kit, just like the note said. And next to it is a map of the body's vital organs. The bed itself looks exactly the same, but knowing Sayaka slept on it makes me look forward to trying it out for myself. Also, I wasted all my coins. I forgot that if you put them all into the machine at once, it doesn't just spit out 11 items at you. It's kind of weird to dig through other people's trash, but I couldn't help take a quick peek. There wasn't any doubt about it. That was the DVD with her name on it that we found in the AV room. That reminds me, I never did get a chance to find out what was in her video. But it's probably best if I wait until she brings it up again. Oh, that was the door I was seeing, okay. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. Blah blah blah. Amazing. If I remember right, all the girls' bathrooms have locks on them. I'm a little reluctant to go in. I don't think Sayaka would like me snooping around too much. I should probably get to bed soon. As I lowered myself into Sayaka's bed, a pleasant fragrance enveloped me. Sayaka's scent. Maybe it'll bring me some sweet dreams. Feeling a little better before I fell asleep. Imagine you're all in a big spaceship in the middle of an intergalactic adventure. You've heard of Noah's Ark, right? We're sort of like that. We've set sail and left Earth behind. Here you don't have to worry about crazy neighbors, corrupt cops, drunk drivers, or pyromaniacs. You don't have to worry about the ozone layer or the asthma-inducing air pollution. And of course you don't have to stress about studying for finals or practicing for the big game, But even our divine world of freedom has a few rules. After all, freedom can only exist because of the rules. If you're really dead set on returning to that teeny tiny piece of shit you call Earth, please do your best to follow the rules. I hope I've made myself perfectly clear.
Then, let's everyone do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together!
Freedom!
Oh,
Freedom!
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially...
I just remembered I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. I better get going. I left Sayaka's room and made my way towards the dining hall. A few people had already gathered at the dining hall by the time I got there.
Hello, Makoto, and good morning. Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning.
I suppose I'm early. I figured everyone who had arrived on time could be considered model high schoolers, and the ones who showed up a little late...
Yo.
Sorry.
Sorry I'm late. My makeup would just not cooperate this morning.
Well,
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning, duty took a little longer than usual. We're the types with a more relaxed sense of time. Most high schoolers fall into this category. And finally, the ones who kept everyone waiting forever.
Indeed.
I suppose I'm late. Good morning, everyone.
My bad.
My bad, guys. Slept right through my alarm.
What's your problem?
What? Is it so awful to be late?
I didn't oversleep, just so you know. Nope, got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle. Don't care about time or other people in general. They're just the kind to move at their own pace. But regardless, everyone had arrived. At least that's how it was supposed to go.
Wait, aren't we still missing some people? Yeah, Sayaka and Byakuya aren't here yet.
I don't know about Byakuya, but I would definitely put Sayaka in the model high schooler category. So for her to be so late...
What?
What's going on? Did something happen?
Yo.
Hey man, have you seen Sayaka? Why would I have? I came straight from my room to here.
Did she forget about our breakfast promise?
However,
I got the sense she always has her stuff together.
Listening to everyone talk like that, a small dark speck of unease rose up inside me. And that speck started to grow quickly. I need to go. I have to check on her. The words had barely left my lips before I flew out into the hall. Where I headed first was my room, where I'd let Sayaka stay for a single night. Where she was supposed to be safe. But over the course of one night, the room had been completely transformed. What the hell? More importantly, where's Sayaka? Oh, right. Probably should find Sayaka. I better check in the bathroom. Let's take a look inside. It took me a second to realize that I was screaming. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain. And then, everything went black.
Dun, dun, dun.
This is where we stop for tonight. See, I told you.
Bubblegum.
You never brought your body back, Spirit.
Oh, did I not? Have I been sitting in silence? I did.
You did?
I did. Yeah. I brought it back. It's just this screen not liking my camera.
Oh, I see. Okay, we're gonna...
You cruel motherfuckers! I know, we're the worst.
Alright, I have saved game. So that's what I meant by the chapters will be divided. They're going to be divided by deadly and daily life. So, anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying the game. Is everyone enjoying themselves? Yes, Spirit, you enjoying yourself?
Yes.
My voice needs a fucking break. Oh my god.
It would do.
Like, I know that you've technically had...
Are you late, Bucket? We're about to finish. Bucket.
Oh. Bucket. We love you, Bucket. We were just ending. We just saw Sayaka get murdered.
Sayaka has been chipped.
Chip, chippity chip.
Chip.
Chippity chip. Can you do most of our outro? My brain is mush. I'm done.
Yeah. So Sayaka has been chipped. I guess we'll find out by who next time. Sayaka is covered in bubblegum syrup. Yep. But yes, so we will be back tomorrow with our social Saturday.
Yes. If people have specific things they want, please mention it in the Discord server. We take suggestions into account.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Though technically, remember, people are only aware of the 3-7 because that's all you could see in the picture. Well, I guess Bucket wasn't here for that, but you know.
No. Yeah, so, yeah, tomorrow will be our social Saturday. If people have any games they want to see in particular, please go to the Discord server and tell us, you know, your ideas, what you would like. Then it will be... our streams are normal next week. Except for Thursday.
Yeah, except for Thursday. Because we have something on Thursday.
Yeah, we didn't realise the time conflict, but there is something we have on Thursday. So we won't have a Thursday stream next week, but we'll be back on Wednesday for the House and Fata Morgana.
Yes. We'll be Wednesday, Friday, Saturday next week.
Yes.
And Tuesday should be go. Unless I'm really, really frazzled and it spoils your stream, but you should be good for Tuesday.
Yeah. Should be.
Spirit.
What?
You were just casually breaking your neck. Well, why break the bones?
I don't know.
He breaks the bones because he thinks he can snack on the bones in his, like, Spirit They're ethereal bones. They're not real.
Mm-hmm.
They're not real.
They're not real.
Fake bones. Yes. Anyway, that's what we've got going. Streams will be a little bit crazy for the next 2 weeks because, you know, Thursday next week we won't have anything. And then the week after that, I'm not sure what days we're streaming because it's our anniversary and we're doing stuff for it. So we may just not stream while I'm taking time off for our anniversary.
Yeah.
Not sure.
No
It'll probably be on like a day-by-day basis if we feel like it or not.
Yeah.
So, I don't think we've got really any other announcements.
No. Nothing I can think of.
Not that I can think of. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and give Lady Chaos VTuber a quick raid. She's playing Sons of the Forest, which I've heard is quite good. So stick around and enjoy.
Enjoy.
Keep it creepy.
Keep it weird.
And most importantly,
Stay
stay queer.
queer.
And no getting chubbed in the shutter. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.